a teacher, I have embedded various opportunities to include an information inclusive environment. While doing this work, I would like to share with you the importance as well as the components to including developmentally appropriate print and digital text to enhance vocabulary and create positive learning experiences. We first want to acknowledge the purpose of an intensive environment is to display the importance of speaking, reading, writing, and the learning for all students. And that is cited from the Access Center. In order to achieve this, we must meet students where they are. For example, as a kindergarten teacher, to ensure appropriate print and digital text to first time readers, I must introduce students to a wordless text. This component allows students to generally see what it feels and looks like to read and test their comprehension skills based on what they see. The next component is at their age, children are learning how to use their imagination and comprehension skills to learn. I truly enjoy story time with my students. During story time, I embed the strategy to pause and incorporate think alouds to test their learning and listening skills. For example, when learning, when listening to the story time, The Three Little Pigs, my scholars would have an opportunity to learn various very um, vocabulary words such as huff or puff, angry, to make those connections. When doing this, I have exposed students to become engaged with learning new vocabulary and provide a kid friendly definition. For phonics, this skill embeds and enables students to learn how to build students up for success, and it allows them to communicate independently. The phrase simply says, reading is fundamental. If students are learning the foundation of reading, exposing them to reading and building sentences as they reach their critical testing grade levels, they will thrive in life, including developmentally appropriate prints and digital text will help students make connections. For example, when learning how to build CVC words, a great digital tool is the platform Starfall. This digital text help those students learn about alphabet sounds as well as blending and segmenting. When incorporating prints in my classroom, labeling and anchor charts with pictures help students understand the skill. For example, a pictorial schedule posted in the classroom allows students to understand what a morning meeting looks like or what a small group looks like. Another thought is having a word wall with various sight words for students to learn throughout the year. At the conclusion of the academic school year, my students should be able to recite several sight words listed from the word wall. In small group, we also use sight words to help students build sentences throughout the week. In conclusion, I believe these components challenges students' reading, oral language, and writing skills. My students are little sponges. The more they soak in the information, the more skills will pour out in my classroom. I always like to keep a mindset of students showing respect to others, using positive and enriched language. When doing this, it is important to that this behavior is modeled physically and visually for them to see. This help builds a positive learning environment. Thank you.